You guys, I got a job at one of the big four. Okay, I saw the job in 2021. I applied, I didn't get it. I applied in 2022. So by scientist, I mean that I studied a BSc in geology, and I also did my honors and masters in geohydrology. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. If you're new, this is my channel and I'm Reholile. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching this channel. If you are not subscribed and you see the video title saying that I got a job at the Big Four and I'm a scientist, then you should subscribe, because if you're a scientist, even if you're not, this is the place to be. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, please. So I recently changed my channel's name from Adulting Avenue with Reholile to just Reholile, because in Sesotho my name means we have grown, and I feel like this channel has grown and I am still in the process of growing every day. And last year I shared that I had an internship, and then I shared that I got a contract job with the company I was placed at. So while I was at that company, I got this current job which is permanent, so no contract, like there was no expiry date. So I'm sharing that with you guys. I got a job at one of the big four and I am a scientist. So by scientist, I mean that I studied a BSc in geology at UP, University of Pretoria, and I also did my honors and masters in geohydrology with the University of the Free State. So I am literally someone who would, love it outside, outdoors. However, this position is within like corporate, so the corporate world, it's offices, it's paperwork, but I do get to go to site visits and apply my knowledge and keep reading. So I just wanted to share that. I also just wanted to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, watching my content, watching me grow as a person. Especially I'm trying to become a professional, in something. So just me growing day by day, video by video, I really appreciate that. And like, I'm appreciative of the opportunities I had that got me to this particular job and to this particular position. I really do appreciate them. So I'll be making more Big Four content, telling you more about my life as a scientist, in corporate, and what that is like, and how I applied, if I'm part of a program, and all of that stuff, and any tips I might have for other people who are considering, joining the corporate world and being scientists in the corporate world, especially natural scientists, so environmental scientists, people who study geography, geology, geohydrology, just those earth sciencey, natural sciencey degrees. Then I'll have some tips for you and you can ask me questions. Last thing I want to talk about are like personal insights or reflections that I have on the job search process, any advice I might have to other people who are looking for a job, the job hunting process. Now I'll share like tips, but what I did this time around, because I've applied at this company once before, and the second time I applied, I had applied before, so I changed a few things. But if you're applying to the same place every year, or to if you're applying to the same companies every year, just maybe find someone on LinkedIn. I'm not saying this is what I did, it's not what I did. Find someone on LinkedIn who works there, maybe just ask them for advice. People are always really nice when you DM them. I've had people DM me. They're very polite when they DM you. So when people respond to your DMs, they're very nice, they're very polite, and they will help you if they can help you. So find other people who work there and just ask, this is what I've been doing. What tips can you give me? What do you think I'm doing wrong? And as someone who applied before, didn't get the job, applied the second time, got the job, I think I just had to reflect on, oh, okay, I think this might be a problem, this might be a problem, and just familiarize yourself with the company's recruitment process. So where I applied, I had to apply, then you get the phone call interview, the virtual interview with the panel, then you have a test. There's all kinds of screening that needs to happen, checking your fingerprint. A lot of stuff happens for months. So just familiarize yourself with the process. Find out if you can prepare yourself for any of the different stages. Maybe you get to the test part of the recruitment process, and how do you prepare for that? Is there any way you can prepare for that, or is it just whether or not you get it right or you get it wrong? Another thing that I advise people to do, or that I did, was I made a list. Like, I created a spreadsheet on Excel with all the companies that I applied for, and the date I submitted my application, and a date, like another column to say, okay, this is when they responded and this is what they said. Another if just to see whether it's a yes or a no. A yes means yes, they replied and they said they're still processing, or I've been shortlisted. A no is like, no, I've been rejected, my application is unsuccessful. So just keeping track of what you've applied for, having different folders for all the jobs that you've applied for, updating your CV for every job. I know it's a tedious process, but updating your CV for every some things will stay the same. Education, experience, especially if you're a fresh graduate with little experience. I literally had a few months experience, so like that part stays the same. But like short courses, which course you include for this application, which course you don't include, and look at what the job wants. Sometimes if you're applying in 2023 and you applied in 2022, and that the job said some word, and then you go to Udemy or some other short course website and you search for that word to see what short courses come up for that particular word, and then you see which short course you could do, or just Google search short courses related to that word. And then for that particular job post in 2023, you have a short course that's relevant. It shows that you're reading, you're learning, you're continuously learning, which is the one thing that I think I had an advantage. I had been doing a short course. I saw the job last year. I applied for it. I didn't get it. I applied. Okay, I saw the job in 2021. I applied. I didn't get it. I applied in 2022, and I told myself, what, this word, I've been seeing it a lot, popping up everywhere, so I'm going to do a short course on this. And I started my short course. I wasn't done. I'm still not done with my short course, I confess. But I started my short course on that particular word that was related to that particular position. I got the job. But because most companies have courses for their employees, so you'll still be learning at work. You'll have compulsory, mandatory learning to complete and to do and to understand even while you're working. So just you showing that even while you're job searching, job hunting, you are continuously learning. There's a course you're doing. It shows that you'll be okay in that environment. They're not worried about you not doing your learnings because you are you're not used to that. So just showing that you always have like a short course in progress. Don't make it just weird short courses nobody knows anything about, but just see if it's applicable. I think honestly, I used to say social media isn't applicable. Social media is applicable because the world as we know it is digital, and technology is just there. Literally, social media is very relevant. So even if you're doing a short course on like social media, you're trying to understand how it works, what to do, what not to do, how to grow, possibly how to earn a living, also side hustle, multiple sources of income on social media. It's something that's impressive in your interview to say, hey, this is a person who sees different opportunities, identifies them, researches, learns as much as they can about them, and goes after it. Like, it counts. So don't think that anything that you do does not count. So sometimes you might think, I'm doing this, I'm doing, but don't be shy about what you're doing. Believe in yourself and go after what you want. And that tip about learnings and continuously learning, that's literally the most important tip in this video. That's the tip. If you're going to take anything away from this, that's the tip. So yeah, I didn't want this to turn into a motivational video, but it did. It did. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll be sharing more content about my life in the corporate world, getting in, if there are any survival tips. I don't know, I just, for me currently, it's okay. There's nothing shady, dodgy. I've heard people say things about, you know, companies, and I don't know, that's not my experience. And like I said in the beginning of this video with my disclaimer, this is my channel. It is not my employer's channel. So even if you Google search me and you see me somewhere, it's not their channel yaga. Yeah, so yeah, but hey, that's the boundary. If you liked this video and you are like keen to hear more about my life in corporate as a scientist, BSc geology, BSc geohydrology, then please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy New Year. And to all the people who are job hunting, I hope someone replies, and I hope it's the start that you need. It's not always the start you want, you know, low pay, stipend, but it could be like a very, very, very good start that will lay the foundation for bigger things. Bye.